What is happening, people? Okay, so before I get too far, I took the stock air box out, and it was really simple. This one was just, I was in the middle of doing some intake stuff, and then I got a notification from eBay that says we got our aluminum radiator will be here tomorrow. So I backed it up, get this nasty rusty water out of here. I mean, look how long this freaking bolt is. I don't, holy jeez, it just keeps coming. Oh, there we go. And we finally got it. You'll see here. See what I mean? Like, it's just a rusty mess. It's gross. Yeah. Looks like murky. Murky, gross. Look at that. Nasty. Alright, yeah, look at that. Would you look at that? Would you look at it? Let me get some light in there for you. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, there you go. It's pretty bad. So yeah, we got this coming out, and we'll get the aluminum one in tomorrow. In the process, we're gonna pull all this junk, the one back here, and we're gonna reroute this to where it comes this way. So, woohoo, fun stuff. And then hopefully before the end of the week, we'll have that gone, because we'll have a standalone on, and then we're gonna block off this guy, get rid of this here, and I'll probably just run the idle air controller from right here and just run it right over. And then I'm gonna do an experiment. I think we can just put a filter right here and let this run independent on its own. And realistically, we should be able to control the stepper motor here for the idle air control, and not have to have it be part of our actual intake plumbing and stuff like that. Not that it matters a whole lot, but I'm just kind of curious if it'll work. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I don't know, I'll give you the next update at whatever point that I'm at next. Oh yeah, I am gonna weld these into the motor mounts right there. You can see I got it kind of positioned in there. So that's it's gonna be my DIY solid mount. We're just gonna do that side first, see how it works out, because I can literally grab the motor and look at that. I mean, I'm just moving the thing by barely leaning on it. Imagine what's happening under throttle, because I'm getting it to bark the tires. I know the trans is moving because the shifter was a little out of place when I tried to go into third. I'm not trying to do the 2.5 shift, so we'll get that all fixed up, and then yep, that's where we're at. Alright, so upon looking at everything, I don't want to put this on my new radiator, so I'm definitely going to just order the aftermarket shroud, and I don't know, sell that off to whoever's going to want it, and then we'll set this aside somewhere else for something else. But this mess right here, see this stuff this bothers me. People do stuff like this. There's an easy way to solve this and still get everything to work, not have to, you know, just, I don't know. It seems kind of janky. I don't know which one of the previous owners did it. I'm just going to fix it because this is ridiculous. So, all right, bear with me, and we'll get this guy out of here. Yeah, we'll get that done. There we go. Alright, so we got stuff starting to pile up. We're getting ready to pull this radiator off. I can't remember exactly where I left off last in the clip before I shut it down. I ended up running to the junkyard, getting some cool stuff. I'll show you guys that a little bit later. For right now though, I just wanted to give you a quick glimpse of what this looks like before I start tearing into it. Because you guys know me, nothing I do stays stock. I mean, look at this big old mess I'm making already. I just had this thing cleaned up inside of about a week ago. And yep, you know how it goes. By the way, if anyone's curious, what's that? That's for that there. But that's for another day. We will show you that some other time, but it is pretty cool. You can check that out. It still needs some massaging and trimming and whatnot, but oh, that's a little loose. Not terrible, but a little loose. I don't like that. I don't like that crank pulley thingy, dampener, whatever it is. I think we're gonna get a better one of those too, just because we're pretty much revamping everything. We've got all new hoses coming. The big box right there is the relocation kit for all the cooling lines up top. That relocates this junk to the back. I think I already told you guys that, but whatever. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna get this radiator ripped off. Pretty sure I already covered all this stuff, but I just want to be certain, because it's tipped to be square. So, here I go. I absolutely hate it when people put this much electrical tape on anything. This is ridiculous. It's all sticky and gross. Clean all this gunk off the wires. And this is why y'all use heat shrink, okay? Quit cheaping out doing this crap. Especially when you live in the heat like we do. This doesn't do anything. It doesn't make a freaking mess. Yeah, I'm definitely going to complain about this because this is just obnoxious. And that was how we kept wires from crossing? I don't understand that. Oh my god. It's gross. Really? Trying to touch the camera. Look at that. See that? That's a professional grade right there. Most all the wires are broken off. Beautiful. That's Jesus, same thing here too. Guys, it's not that hard to solder stuff. And this right here, we're not doing this. We're putting the fan control like it's supposed to go. Yep. We're gonna fix that mess. We're gonna make this proper. And then we're gonna hook it back up with the actual sensor here. We're gonna control the fan speed like it's supposed to be. Focus camera. Oh, what a rat's nest of nasty. But at least it's not that bad. It's all right up front here, and you know, we can get it taken care of. And get that janky fan off there. That's for something different. I don't know. I don't believe in using this kind of deals for a permanent cooling solution. That thing fails when you're on the road, and this is the only one you got. You're just gonna have this big loop happening. It's not going to cool anything. I mean, a little bit, but it'll be terrible. I don't know, maybe I'm just being a whiner. I'm going to get it off now. Alright, so this is why I'm definitely going to be doing motor mounts soon. And not because these ones are bad, they're actually fine. The fact that I can just grab and shake the engine. Okay, let me brace. Look at that. Just watch that cable right there. Look at that. Here, let me set the phone down, since that's what I'm using to record right now. Sit right there. Just watch that cord right there. You see that? That's I'm not bracing anything. I'm just pulling on the engine. Yeah, it moves way too much, man. Look at that. You can see it separating right there. Yeah, no engine should move that much just from grabbing and just kind of leaning. So how I could tell was I was actually taking one of those off, and I could feel the motor moving. So yeah, we're gonna end up probably just welding that guy up right there, because I'm cheap. I don't like to spend a bunch of money on crap. We'll see, but we get that coil pack off, and then we can get back behind the cam angle sensor and figure out exactly how we're going to go about this. I'm going to try to do it without taking that off, but we'll see. Alright, if you've never taken the coil pack off of a Miata before, This is actually really cool that they made it that long, easy to get to. I mean, it's just a 12, but I was on the very, very back side down here in the bottom. And for anyone who's maybe trying to figure out what's happening there, I really, really recommend using a gear-driven wrench because it makes all this about 15 million times easier. A lot of people try to do it with other tools, and I don't know, it's just got to be an absolute pain. Gear wrenches saved my life, man. I love these things, so I highly recommend taking that off with that there. All right, so we're prepping to get the Q-Max put in. I got the coil pack off, as you saw. You know, we had that one down there, the big weird one. Everybody makes it seem like it's really difficult to get to. It's literally right there. It's only a 10 millimeter. Again, you know, a gear-driven wrench is gonna really take care of this. It just goes to the heater core hose right here, which I'll be pulling off, so you know, make things a little bit more accessible. But this really is easy to get to. Like, I'm not really sure why everyone's making it such a big deal. They're making it sound like this is, you know, an hour, 2 hour deal. I think with two people, if you were to hurry, like if you were to really hurry, you could have this kit on inside of 20 minutes to a half hour without pulling the radiator. You know, drain, obviously you just got to drain it, so you're just going to pull the plug, you're going to drain all the fluid out, you're going to pull the coil pack, you're going to pull the air box, which I already have all out of the way, but realistically you don't even need to pull the air box. You're just going to pull the two heater core lines right there, and then it's right there. I don't know. People make it sound like it's really hard. I guess they just don't work on cars for a living, or not something they do every day. I don't know. I've noticed that Miata owners are not always mechanics. A lot of these people are just simply enthusiasts and drivers who like the car and just kind of want to go fast. Then there's those of us who buy it for, you know, more of like a tinker toy and just a fun, you know, like what do they call it, Togue or Togu or Toge, or I don't know what the hell it's called. Anyways, when you go in the mountains and you go wee, you know, that's kind of stuff I like to do. So yeah, that's kind of what we're building it for, and maybe we'll see if we can get some people to drive the speed limit with us on mountain roads, because that's fun. We always do the speed limit around here. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to doing this, but yeah, this is a really easy thing from what I'm seeing, and we'll get this unboxed here in a minute. That's something that I'll probably just put up early. I don't know, I might just unbox it for this video. We'll see. It's trying to change how I do things, just a more natural approach. Hey, I bought some crap, I'm putting it on my car, check this out. You might want to do it too. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah.